Assalamualaikum and good evening to Madam Kusha and also my fellow groupmates. So today our group will discuss about a topic related to cultural and society that focus more on the role of festivals in promoting the Malaysian unity. Allow me to introduce our distinguished panelists for today. Here we have me, Nurwahini binti Safai, as the moderator, and we have Nisha Anak Prakash as our first panel, Rafia binti Abdullah as our second panel, Janani Anak Masundram as our third panel, and the last one is Nur Sakinah binti Salim. Thank you for being here today. So Malaysia is a really unique multicultural nation made up from people with different races, religions and cultural backgrounds. This diversity is actually reflected in the wide variety of festivals that happens in Malaysia, especially throughout the whole year, which is Hari Raya Aidilfitri, Chinese New Year, Deepavali, Gawai, Keamatan, and also Christmas. These festivals actually plays an important role in promoting unity among the Malaysians as they bring people together regardless of their differences. So festivals in Malaysia are not only for the religious or cultural celebrations, but also as a social events that encourage interaction and also understanding. Through open houses, community gatherings, and also shared traditions, Malaysians have the opportunity to learn more about each other's customs and values. This is actually helps to build a mutual respect, strengthen relationships, and reduce cultural barriers. As a result, festivals serve as a powerful platform for fostering harmony and unity in Malaysia's diverse society. So to begin with our discussion today, I would like to ask Nisha, can you give us your opinion about this topic as a parent? Maybe you can share any information about the celebration that you have celebrated.
Alright, thank you so much, Monica, for the briefing just now. So, as the first panel, as a parent myself, I strongly believe that festival plays a very crucial role in promoting unity among our Malaysian society, especially among the family itself. Because my first point is when that festivals help parents to teach and tolerance, teach respect and tolerance to children. So, for example, like during Hari Raya or Chinese New Year, Deepavali, main celebrations like this, me as a parent, we usually explain the meaning behind these celebrations, like what they meant for certain races to celebrate. For example, Hari Raya, we will explain why Muslims celebrate Hari Raya because they want to ask for forgiveness during Hari Raya, and then why Indians celebrate Deepavali because it symbolizes the victory of light over darkness. So through this type of conversation with our children learn that although our beliefs are a bit different than other religion, other races, and it's very different from what we learn, but within our family, there's always must have be respected to other races, other religion. So in my opinion, these early exposures to our children, especially when they are in their early childhood stage, 3 to 5 or 3 to 7 years old, is the most essential time to shape their open-minded and respectful towards the Malaysian society. And then moving on to my second point is, festivals, instead of big festivals, encourages family to participate in multicultural activities. For example, something that we all commonly do is open house. We always have open house during Hari Raya, open house during Deepavali, and Chinese New Year as well. And this, when we organize open house, this is a time when neighbors, friends, or even government agency will organize it. So when children see their parents interacting with other family who are from different races, different religion comfortably and respectfully, that's how they naturally learn how to accept being in a multicultural society by like sharing food, seeing how they communicate, and the traditions creates this sense of unity that they cannot learn through normal book textbook itself. So moving on to my third point is how festival allows parents to pass down cultural tradition. Like as for us, our parents taught us the cultural practice to us, and that's how we will implement to our children. And from um, as a parent, we teach them how to make traditional food, wear traditional clothing, and practice cultural custom during this festival season allows them to understand their own culture, their own identity. And this way allows children to develop pride in their own culture while learning to appreciate others. So in a multicultural country like Malaysia, this balance is very important. So lastly, like festivals strengthen family bonding, which indirectly promoting unity in society. When families gather to celebrate together, values such as cooperation, respect, and togetherness are reinforced during these festivals. So strong family contribution is more harmonious to the society overall. So that would be my perspective as a parent about festivals.
Alright, Nisha, thank you for sharing really good opinions about this topic. I hope that the other parents also can instill the similar things with their children so that they can continue in the same way so that our country remains safe from any internal threats. By celebrating and respecting each other's festivals, Malaysian people learns to appreciate cultural differences. This will create a sense of harmony and strengthens the unity among the people. So now let's move on to our second panel. Rafia, can you share your thoughts about our topic today as a person who works in the cultural office?
Moderator. So, if we talk about unity in Malaysia, I think festival play a big role in bringing people together. As a cultural officer, from my view, celebrating festivals like Hari Raya, Chinese New Year, Deepavali is not just about tradition, but how Malaysians connect with one another and celebrate it. For me, one important point is how festivals help us understand and respect each other better. When we celebrate together, we don't just see the celebration from outside, but we experience it real life. For example, during Hari Raya, many non-Muslim attend open house and eat together, spend time with their Muslim friends. Same goes to Chinese New Year and Deepavali. Even simple things like this, sharing food or greeting neighbors during festive season can make a big difference. It reminds us that even we are different in culture or religion, we can still live peacefully together. I think this is very important in a multicultural country like Malaysia. Lastly, I feel that celebrating festival together helps strengthen our national identity. When all cultures are celebrated and respected, people will feel valued and included. Ultimately, will create a feeling that we are all part of one country, one community. So that's all from me.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts with us. I hope that more festivals will be held more in the future so that maybe the tourists or the visitors can see the beauty of our unity in our country. Through like open houses, shared traditions and also community activities, festivals actually help to strengthen the social bonds and promote the unity in Malaysia's diverse society in the world. Okay, now we move on to our third panel. Janani, as a young generation currently studying in university, what is your opinion about the role of the youth in festivals in promoting the Malaysian unity?
Thank you, moderator, for the opportunity. As a youth myself, I feel like culture celebrated in this multicultural country, Malaysia, plays a crucial role where they can able to learn more about other cultures such as the Malays, Indians, and Chinese, where they can celebrate multiple multiple festivals in the country for a year. Young Malaysians usually see multicultural festivals as something fun and really, really meaningful. And these festivals have built Malaysian, especially youth, unite when youth join together. In my opinion, I feel like youth should play an important role in participating in school or community events because I feel like during the events where they can celebrate each festivals, they can able to play some sort of activities or events like drama or even games related. For example, like Chinese New Year, right? They get able to perform the lion dance, so they can see okay. Chinese culture actually plays the lion dance in order to symbolize their culture during that important festival. And especially when it comes to community, the youth can actually participate in community where they have open houses, like without open, something like that, so that they can able to know the food, the environment, the culture, how they speak, how they wish each other, and so on, in order to expand their knowledge more about their culture and also celebrate with them with other people. That's it.
Okay, thank you for giving out your mindful thoughts. I hope that the other young generations have the same thought as you so that we can learn more about the other traditions that have in Malaysia, their values and custom through the celebrations that held around them. This is actually helps them to grow up with an open mind and also respect for diversity. Now for our last panel, maybe you can tell us your personal thoughts about the role of festivals in promoting our unity as a teacher.
Thank you for the moderator for briefing. I'm honored to speak today as a school representative, and as an educator, I believe that unity is not something that happens by chance, but it is something that must be taught and practiced. And schools are one of the most important platforms to promoting unity, especially in multiracial country like Malaysia. One of the most impactful ways schools promote unity is through multicultural festival celebrations in school, like Hari Raya Aidilfitri, Deepavali, and also Chinese New Year. These are not just an events, but these are opportunity for students of different backgrounds to come together, celebrate each other culture, and they develop respect for each other. Beyond celebrations, schools are also integrate culture element in our lessons such as history, moral education, and also civic studies. From that, students can learn about the different races and also religions, and the value from that form the foundation of Malaysian society. This is key in shaping informed, respectful, and also empathic citizens. In addition, we also hold weekly assemblies, cultural competition, and also unity week programs, where students can explore each other language, music, and also tradition. We also promote cross-cultural friendship through group projects and also school campaigns. So, in conclusion, promoting unity through festivals in school is not one-time effort. It's a continuous process of building understanding, appreciation, and togetherness. And we as educators carry that responsibility with pride. So that's all from me. Thank you.
That is a really thoughtful way of spreading the messages to your students. I hope that maybe your students and the other students around the Malaysia could learn it and apply it to their daily life. This actually could help them to build more interaction with the people around them that coming from the different diversity to understanding more about the traditions and have a mutual respect among the people around them in the future. So thanks to our panelists today for sharing their personal thoughts and also maybe some experience based on their roles for the topic we are discussing about today. So now let us decide the best role of the festivals in promoting our unity to the other world. Maybe Nisha, you can share your thoughts about this?
Right. So in my opinion, I really like what Sakina has mentioned about being an educator, how school can promote festivals to younger children, because as we all know how children learn is through their environment. They absorb their knowledge through what they see, what they observe, and what they basically their senses. So when as a parent myself, seeing how school organizes festive activities like Hari Raya celebration at school and allowing students to dress up according to that specific celebration really helps to have this kind of inclusivity, just like what the cultural officer had mentioned just now, where we can feel more diverse and where being in the same environment without having any criticism or judgment between one another. So school is a very, very important place or foundation for children to learn about culture besides at home. So that is
Thank you for sharing your opinions. What about you, Jim?
As a youth myself, I feel I agree with Anisha's point based on Sakina's point. As an educator, they should play important role in order to expand the knowledge about culture, about festivals to the children, so that they can able to understand how their culture works and respect each other. But moreover, I feel like Nisha's point is totally understandable and true, because as a parent, it is important to showcase their culture, especially since small. It's like the base of knowledge, and as a parent, they can able to bring their children along to neighbors' festivals, for example, Hari Raya, they can able to come to their houses and have a meal together, and how they make their house and so on. So they can able to learn about the culture, about how they speak, and then how they share information, and sometimes they can play games related how the Malays play. So I feel parents plays a really crucial role in order to share the knowledge, teach their kids in order to be respectful among other cultures, and make sure the children that join festivals that conduct either in their schools, in their kindergarten, or even in their community. Etc.
So what about you, Rafiq? Which role do you think that is the best in promoting our unity?
The next one is parents' role, that Nisha mentioned before, because when parents bring their children to go to the open house, for example, like during Hari Raya or Chinese New Year, children will learn the other culture and also learn to respect the culture. So I believe the children will learn the value from that. So that's all.
So what do you think, Sakina?
For me, as an educator, I have seen how small effort can bring to meaningful change. Because students, like children, always go to school, so I think they can build their attitude and so on at school more than they're at home like that.
I'd like to speak of one ways of youth. I mean, other than joining, participating in school or community events, I feel like social media plays an important role when it comes to sharing and expanding knowledge. As a youth myself, I use the social media platform in order to share my festival, which is Deepavali. I will do this trending TikToks and post it in TikTok so that I can display the culture that I'm celebrating, and it shows that I respect and love my culture and fantastic. And at the same time, influencers as well can um, showcase cultures related to them. Like for example, an influencer who is celebrating Chinese New Year, the person can able to do a get ready with me a video to showcase showcase the culture that they're going to celebrate, and in order to strengthen the bond among the um, viewers from other cultures as well, so that they can know how the person who's celebrating the festival celebrates their festival.
Maybe Rafa, you have anything to add more in the other thoughts? So today we are actually have concluded that the role, the parents' role or the teachers' role.
I believe parents is the best time about the time because, as I said earlier, parents play a crucial role to teach their concerns well about the basic needs of respecting and loving not only their culture but also other cultures as well, as they are living in a multicultural.
Thank you. So as we can conclude for today's discussion, we all agree that parents is the best role of festivals in promoting the Malaysian unity. It is very clear that festivals are more than just moments of celebration but also togetherness. They are one of the most powerful tools to bring the Malaysian people together, promoting the understanding among the people and also strengthen their shared identity as one nation. Unity does not mean the sameness, but it also means to celebrating our differences while standing together as Malaysians. Before we end, I would like to thank our panelists for your valuable insights and also the participation throughout our discussion. Thank you, and may the spirit of togetherness continue beyond this session. That's all.
Thank you so much. Thank you.